Hey there fellas, in this video you're gonna turn this replica right here into this. So hopefully you can follow along, whether you have a real rifle or an airsoft replica or an M4. Anyone that paints a lot knows that preparation is the #1 part that's gonna take time to do. Here is what we're gonna use, by the way, in order. Since we are painting mostly polymer, or even if it's metal, I would encourage you to sand it down with 300 grit sandpaper. If you plan on using a primer, which I do because I like my paint staying on for a long time. This is a plastics primer, isopropyl alcohol for cleaning. You need the part that you're painting to be perfectly clean, otherwise what's the paint gonna stick to? I see too many guys on YouTube that do not cover properly cleaning your replica, and then people wonder why after a year of use paint starts flaking off. No shit, man, you did not clean it, you did not use a primer, you did not sand it down. These are the 3 ingredients to have a paint job that's gonna stay there for a long time. After this we have the colors, starting with tan and black. We are gonna add some black accents on top of tan, and then use a method that's dish soap method, that's what they call it, where you pour dish soap on your replica to get a striping effect, and then cover it up with the 2 other colors, in this case brown and green. Hopefully it's gonna look great. Finally we have opaque clear coat. This is for sealing in and protecting the paint job from scratches and general friction with the hands, stuff like that. Now, for what makes a good pattern, it's bad example right there. You see, my friend used just 2 shades of brown. That's not gonna do shit for actually hiding your replica. You need shapes with contrasting colors that cut up your replica, because your eye, you're looking for the shape, something geometrical that contrasts very hard with what's in nature. And so like a barrel or a stock, very geometric, it's gonna stick out. So what you just want to do is break it down in parts, with contrasting colors. I see many guides out there that just dab some colors on, and then the shape of the gun looks exactly the same. It's very distinguishable from even quite a distance. You're not trying to become invisible in a bush. You're trying to make it so your opponent needs a second close look at you before he is able to identify you're actually there. I just want to mention very quickly the order of the colors, because I lost some of the painting footage. Basically you start with covering your rifle in the lightest color you have. In my case it was cream. That can also be tan, white or light gray. Make sure you add your black accents, as you can see right here, before you go on. So I used a bundle of cable wire and black paint to add this all over the rifle. Then you apply your soap stripes, as you're gonna see me do. And finally you paint your darker colors. In my case it was green and brown. I used 2 directions. So first I layered the soap this way, then painted, washed off, then soap this other direction, which created these nice effects, as you can see. So step #1 is sanding it down. Again, only sand it down with 300 grit if you plan on using a primer later. If you don't want to use a primer, then I would suggest you go with 800 to 1000 grit sandpaper at least. So, update. I ended up spraying a bit of black, just sputtering it, you know, from a distance, especially on the green. So now it's much less bright. It's not so vibrant. So far it's looking pretty alright. I waited an hour, then I washed with water hose to get rid of the soap before it would dry up. The other side now. Here's the barrel so far. Looks alright. And the chip pad, which I created a stencil. This is the side how it's now. This time, since we painted the colors in this direction, I'm gonna do much more but thinner strips in this side and also paint in this way. Hopefully it's gonna break up a bit of, you know, the shapes and such. So yeah, I'm basically doing two coats, as I said, one in following one direction and the other one following the other direction. This is the soap pattern. Hopefully you can make out a little bit. As you can see, a lot of it, but thin stripes. Alright, here's how it looks like with the second coat done. I think it looks way better than before. I ended up spraying a lot of black from far away on the green to make it this dark, because it was way too bright, the one I picked. Yeah, pretty happy with it actually. And now I just need to do the clear coat, the opaque clear coat on it to protect. And this is the barrel, it's still drying up. And this is about it, guys. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I read all the comments, I answer to them. Subscribe if you wanna see more guides like this, especially on Airsoft. And have a good one. See you around.